we get a ghost response tonight?
We shall see.
Absolutely.
Oh God. Whistle.
There was a noise.
Adam.
Did you?
What was that?
Where Fraser stand? Can I confirm, sir, did you work here?
What's up?
What? What is coming out there?
Oh, well done. Excellent.
Tonight, Spiriteam have arrived in Wiltshire, home of the ancient stones, Stonehenge. We are travelling 8 miles to the slow flowing riverbanks of the River Avon, where we find the remains of an old mill which was constructed on the Gerard Milson estate in 1611. 2 cottages were also constructed around this time. The river would have been redirected through this land and then back into the Avon. The mill ceased working in the 1920s and the land dried up. The owner of these cottages have asked the team to come and investigate. It's not the beauty of this quiet, quaint place that have the team excitable. It's what lurks, hides in and around these grounds. Let's talk to the owners to find out more. Since time began, people have debated, is afterlife real? Do souls or spirits walk our paths here on Earth? Or is it a trick of our minds? The team are joined by fellow investigators from around the country. It is our passion to answer the questions that must be answered.
So you've invited us here for a reason, because you have experienced unexplainable things. Could you tell me about that, please?
Probably after the first year of us moving in, each individual room has its own things that are happening. The kitchen, very recently, the couple of the cupboard doors and drawers were open.
Oh wow, so like almost poltergeist activity would that be? Yeah.
A lot of movement there. In the what I call the games room, we've had some things going on there as well, where I've been sat on the sofa and the couch has gone down next to me. The room will go very, very cold as well. And also in the lounge where we are now, we've had some experiences of very hot and cold temperatures.
Just sort of fluctuations, but unusually so, you know. Okay, so
an apparition of a little girl in here.
Yeah, one night we had to sleep in here because we had the in-laws here for a couple of days, and woken up in the middle of the night, and there was an image of a girl,
really,
which I've seen a few times.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, so a definite amount of activity. Is there also, I think when I previously spoke to you, you mentioned a barn. Is that somewhere you would allow us to know?
Also, absolutely. Definitely things going on in the barn as well. There's noises upstairs. I do a lot of work in the barn.
Okay.
Tools and things in there where I work, and there's always noises, footsteps and things going on in there. And also near the barn we've got the down by the bridge as well.
Yeah.
When we first moved here, we obviously walk over the bridge quite a lot, and we noticed there was a bunch of flowers the second year laid down by the riverbed, and then again the following year. And it was around about March time, springtime, and
so it could be obviously somebody may have passed. Oh, okay. Well, that's really interesting to know, isn't it? So maybe we'll just maybe we'll try out some of that area as well. So, but no, I mean, thank you so much for inviting us to this. I mean, just the feel of the place is just amazing anyway, isn't it? It's just it's beautiful. So hopefully we'll have a good evening. Let's hope your resident spirits are going to make themselves known to us tonight. Do you think?
I'm sure they will.
Brilliant. So thank you again. We are joined by the lovely Ray Jorden here at the Mill House.
Please come forward. Please come forward. Absolutely.
What was that? You heard a voice.
Kind of downstairs.
Cute.
What's up? What was that? So Ray, you have been in Haunting Australia, I understand. That's your...
I have, yes.
And tell us a little bit about that. Have you got a particular investigation you really loved, or is there any?
I always said that I've never been frightened. I've never been scared or jump. We all get jumpy and nervous. Until I got to Australia. Yeah. Australia, I had the fear of God.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
100%, and I'm honest enough to tell you that.
Okay, and is there a particular one that stands in mind? Any particular one that stands for you?
I think there's different. We did about eight episodes, so there's different things in different episodes. But one of them was episode 7. It was just a country pub, and we thought, oh, this is going to be really probably nothing's going to happen.
Yeah,
it turned out to be one of our best ever episodes. And something happened to me on that episode that's never happened to me before, so I won't tell you what happens.
Okay.
So watch it. It's called the North Kapunda Hotel.
There we are. Watch that. Yeah, and
definitely.
That's Haunting Australia. Definitely. So I mean, also you've been involved in quite a lot of other things as well, haven't you? You've got a very good celebrity status, and we're so pleased to have you here with us.
Bless you.
But also, I would just like to ask. I mean, this house, we've just had a little look around, haven't we? I mean, are you excited about tonight? Are you got good? What's your thoughts on this location tonight?
Well, do you know what? It's just a fantastic property. It's got beautiful. So much character. It's got so much history.
Definitely.
There's so many reported stories of things that happened. I just can't wait to get stuck in and see if any of those things happen tonight. And obviously, it's not just here. No. It's all around the property.
Surrounding.
Yeah.
Exactly
I'm really excited.
It should be good. Hopefully,
I'm really
right.
Yeah, I want to go now.
Well, on that note, why not? Let's wrap this up and start getting set up ready for tonight then.
Let's do it.
Well, thank you again for joining us, Ray. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us, so thank you. So, we are all now in what is one of the children's room here in the Mill House. Now, I don't believe much activity has occurred here, but there was a mention of a possible sighting of a female, an older female, in the window here just behind us. And also the landing adjacent to this room has been where there's been a possible shadow figure seen. And it is one of the older areas of the building, so we just thought we'd come in here and we would do a small EVP session. We've got already some EVP recorders on the bed and some EMF detectors. And as mentioned, we're also joined by the lovely Ray Jorden here tonight, who's going to join us on our investigation. And Dave has got a new gadget he would like to also try out on this investigation. So what have you got there, Dave?
Well, it's pretty much just like a EVP enhancer.
So you will hear.
So basically, my plan is that when a question gets asked, we always ask it to talk into the red light.
So you hopefully she'll hear it,
I'm
so
just
we will know.
Basically, point it there. If I hear any voices, I'll
Let
say
us
what
know.
I think I heard,
Yeah.
and then on analysis, maybe we can
Maybe
look
we
back.
can confirm that. Maybe.
Confirm it.
So if one of us has got super hearing, so to speak, while we're asking.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So calling out to any spirits here in the mill house, we are here tonight. We would love to communicate with you. We've got the greatest amount of respect, and all we would like to do is try to talk to you. Now we understand the residents, they've kindly let us come here to try and communicate with you, and you've maybe made your presence known to them. So if you could make your presence known to us in some way, we would love that. We've got a device on the bed you can talk into. Dave has also got a device in his hand that he may be able to hear you real time. And there's also some devices on the bed that all you would have to do is simply walk up to them, and we may be able to get an indication of your presence. So calling out to any spirits that may be here with me, please can you come forward and maybe try to give us your name, please. There's been mention of a lady here in this room, an older lady. Could you confirm if that is you, please? Yeah. Now this building, I understand, was dated around the 1600s, so it's a fairly old building. So if there is anyone here in spirit, could you please maybe try to give us an indicator of the year that you're here? Maybe you can tell us what year it is to you. You picking anything up there, Dave?
Not as yet.
Not as yet. Maybe we should introduce Ray. Maybe they'd like to talk to Ray.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if there's any spirits in the room with us, please could you... So spirit, could you affect one of us? Could you touch one of us? Just give us a sign that you're here.
You're not.
Okay, spirit, so if that was you making that knocking noise, can you do 2 knocks like this?
That wasn't in the room.
No, that sounded down under here.
Okay.
I heard what you were
You
talking
heard,
about.
yeah.
To me,
Where
that sounded
did-
like literally
Down
Downstairs.
below.
below. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there any steps in here so it's completely...
No, totally
Right,
solid.
we're just coming down because we're above just a moment ago and we heard what sounded like a
So
knock.
that's the floor, it's solid,
It is solid, isn't it?
concrete floor.
I mean, it was... I can't even... It was like a... It was quite loud. It would... Yeah.
You've got a solid beam here, it's all solid.
But as you can see, there's nobody in here. So at this present moment, we can't be sure exactly where that knock came from then.
No.
Okay. maybe it'll be an area of interest to come back into this room.
This room's really active.
Is this room that you've had activity?
This is loads in there, yeah.
Yeah?
Lots in here, yeah.
Maybe then.
It's really cold in here, if you notice.
It is. Do you know what?
It's
the
cold
coldest
down
room in
here.
the house.
It's very cold in here.
It's the coldest room in the house.
Definitely. No, I'll agree with you on that because I had to take my jacket off upstairs.
It's really hot up there.
It's very, very warm. Now I know heat rises, but that is a substantial temperature change in here to what it is just above us.
Is it usually really cold in here?
This one's always cold. Even when it's really hot during the day, this room's cold. When it's cold outside, this room stays cold. It doesn't warm up at all, this room.
Interesting.
Even with the heating on, it just stays very cold.
Okay. Well, I think it's definitely worth coming back down at
This
some
one,
point.
yeah.
Let's. Okay. So it sounded too. It wouldn't be that way. I would have said.
The knocks that can be heard from upstairs. Is this coming from the downstairs room? Is this the shadow figure that's been reported here in this very room?
Okay, just so for the record, obviously, I just went down with Adam, see if we can figure out where that noise came from. Now, as Adam pointed out, it is concrete flooring and is it wood flooring on top? Was that a bit? I mean, it's
just
solid.
like vinyl.
It would take.
Oh, okay.
You can hear that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do that. So I don't know. We couldn't work out anywhere it came from, but I will say as well. Now I know heat rises, but as you've seen when we come up here, I had to take my jacket off. It's really quite warm up here. There is a definite, substantial change in temperature in that room below us.
Okay.
And Adam has also explained that the room below us is where they have had a lot of activity.
So it could be that we're asking for things to happen here.
And it's happening down there.
Yeah.
Maybe. So
Possible. We should give it 5-10 minutes.
maybe
here,
just.
and then go back down.
Do you think, I know you've been trying to use that, but because there's nothing substantial, do you think maybe just a 5-minute burst of the spirit box? Now I understand a previous investigation that's happened in this house, when the spirit box was used, it seemed to be quite responsive.
Oh, let's
So
do
it might be worth giving it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
Go for it.
might help if I turn the speaker on. Okay. Oops, sorry, me moving on the bed there. So, Spirit, if there's anyone here with us in spirit, we've got another device here now. We could hear you real time. Could you try and talk into this device, please, and give us your name? Was that you that just made a knock downstairs? Could you please just say yes or no?
Please come forward. We mean you no harm. Use this device here to give yourself a voice that we can hear.
Okay, I'm just going to ask something a little bit. Now, I understand, according to some of the history, there was a fire. There has been fires that has occurred in this house or parts of the house. Any spirit here with me now? Maybe were you aware of that fire, or maybe you were in the fire? I don't think anyone passed away in the fire. I might be wrong, but maybe you know about it.
It's really weird to talk about that.
The heat.
I've got it's really weird. Just maybe it could be my mind playing tricks on me, but I feel like a kind of burnt, kind of dry, kind of smoky.
What was that big bang out there? Yeah, sorry Ray, I didn't mean
No,
to.
no,
But did you hear as you were talking then?
Yeah.
I think we're in the wrong place.
I think we are. I think we're all
It's
in
downstairs,
agreement
isn't
that
it?
this.
Downstairs landing.
chase it.
Let's
Yeah.
see where it's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
from. Yeah, yeah. previously we were just upstairs in the room directly above us in the children's room, and you had like a metallic-y taste, or you can't describe it. And Dave has just said actually that he had something similar.
It was when you were talking about the fire.
Smell like this is the thing about the fire bit. I don't know if anybody else smell it, but like the smell of like a smouldering wood, like charcoal. Did anybody smell it? Like a barbecue. Like
I didn't. Do you know what? In my mouth, it was like burnt toast. It was like that kind of burnt, smoky bonfire, like.
Yes, the bonfire kind of smell.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Now the reason we've come down here though is as we were up there, it seemed relatively quiet in way of activity, didn't it? I mean, you had a couple of goosebumps and what you just had occurred, but we did hear a knock that sounded like it came from down in this room.
It was almost on response.
It was while I was calling out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we came down and checked, and there's a dramatic temperature difference in this room, definitely. All of us agree that when walking in here, and the residents actually themselves have said, even in the height of summer, on the warmest day, it is still substantially cold. Now also in this area is where the residents have actually had or seen a shadow figure. I don't know whether this is anything, you've just mentioned how you guys have been feeling with the taste. Now I couldn't breathe when I come in here a minute ago as well. I'm struggling for breath. Like really, like I got a tight chest and I'm struggling.
Because my first thought was, is it related to fire? Because you're having
gasping
trouble.
for breath,
exactly,
struggling.
Yeah.
So,
but then again, it could be spirit affecting you, because when we were upstairs, we did ask.
My throat's gone really dry and I'm struggling with breath. And I will say, as we walked in, that corner that's just behind you there, Ray, felt particularly cold.
It's proper goosebump here.
It is. So, what would you? Right, plan of action, guys. I'm going to leave this one to you. Do you want to just run some EVP? You use that again, similar structure, or start with spirit box down here? What do you think?
I'm going to say we do the EVP. I'll keep this on.
Right.
I'll try this again.
Okay.
And then do the same.
Now, also, I may at some point, the actual owner, Adam, has mentioned that it wasn't this sofa, but he's mentioned that on occasions when he's been sat, they had a different sofa, a leather one. He's been sat here on the sofa, and he's had what it feels like an overwhelming presence of somebody sitting next to him, yet nobody's there, obviously visually. So, you know, maybe we can try to encourage somebody to come and sit with us. Oh, it's just got really cold.
As Kelly encourages a spirit to sit with them, she then receives a cold chill just as a shadow figure crosses her path.
It's weird feeling
We
in
have
there.
slowed this down for a clearer viewing. Can this be the shadow figure that resides here? And is this an ex-worker from the mill?
Let's investigate.
Now we are also, you know, the residents, the owners are in the room with us as well. So if there's anything familiar noises or anything that they can go, oh no, we know that's brilliant that they're here with us. But anything unusual, then hopefully they can. Right.
Can I just say, I noticed your voice going.
Struggling. Yeah, I'm struggling. I will say.
Before you said your voice was drying up. Just for the record, when you were saying about the smell of burning and burnt toast, on the very first investigation a couple of years ago in the lounge, when we were sat on the sofa, there was a sensation of very, very hot heat on your legs, and there was a smelling of burning sort of ash and that sort of thing. So just to validate what you said earlier.
Yeah.
If that was you that knocked, thank you. Could you do so again, please? A little louder.
Try that again. See if we can do like a 2 knock.
2 knock. I'll take, is this one to you? Yeah, just a knock.
I've got interference coming on with this.
Really?
Yeah, it's like cutting out.
No. It shouldn't be, should it? It should
No,
be
it
just
shouldn't be
okay.
cutting out.
Yeah, good.
It's just cut out.
Really?
Yeah. When you start talking about a kid, I'll tell you what I heard. When you start talking about a kid, I heard 2 thuds.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I said, can you ask again?
Yeah.
'Cause I want to see
And
it.
now it's cut out.
And it's now cut out on me. It just started like, well, all staticky, and then just cut out.
Someone's playing games.
Yeah. Has anything familiar like this happened before in here? Well, I mean, obviously you've not got the equipment, but would a child in this area be any familiarity?
Yeah, we've got a child that plays around outside, which is one that plays sort of peekaboo, and then they do mess around with the clocks as well, time.
She plays peekaboo. I remember you saying it.
Yeah.
It'll
be when I'm cutting the grass, it'll play
here.
this side and that side, so this is quite a problem. And I've got goose pimps right all over me now.
Yeah.
Because they're very close to me now, and I can feel it.
You can
It's
feel
quite
that
fun,
there's a presence here.
I can feel it now.
Brilliant. Okay, that's really
proper
good.
interference going on with this.
What? And it's back on though.
It's like it's back on.
The
but
little boy plays games.
I don't know if it's something to do with it.
Yeah.
It's like static.
Could be because white noise, isn't it? Static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's got mobile phones.
Nobody's got mobile phones. They're all off. They're switched off. And okay, if there is someone here in spirit with us, whether you be child or an adult, we're trying to work that out. For us to work that out, can you first? I tell you what. Can you use a knocking? We've got. Here we are. This is a test. There we go. Lovely. Okay, that was a test. So, could you use something in here to knock once for yes and twice for no, please? Are you a child? 1 knock for yes, 2 for no. Are you a child? What was that?
That's a knock.
What was that?
That's a knock.
What was that?
That's
Was that
a
on the
knock.
window?
Behind me,
That is on the
sorry.
window, isn't
No,
it?
that was the window.
That was on the window.
Me, I don't want to stand there now.
You feel really
I'll swap places with that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really
Should we
strong.
go near the window?
Can I move out of the way?
Yeah.
Do you want to swap
Stop
places
freaking
with me
out.
over there?
Sorry.
I'm happy to put myself in the
Keep
fire.
going.
Keep going, yeah,
Keep
yeah.
going.
If that was some... What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
No.
What was it?
I don't know. There
You'll
was
always
a.
respond when you talk,
Right.
Adam.
I'm not liking this at all at the moment.
You'll be right.
Feeling a bit freaked out. Sorry, guys.
Do you want to sit?
When we're getting a reaction from.
Do you want to sit? Is this an unfamiliar... I mean, you live here, so I wouldn't
Yeah, I
want
do, because I don't normally sit in a dark room when it's going on.
Right.
So,
okay.
Really
So
should-
do you
sorry, guys.
do you-
Sorry.
No, it's
Alright,
fine.
I'll chill.
It's
I'm
fine.
calm. That was so loud behind me. That was a
It
knock
was
on the
quite
window.
loud behind the
That was
window.
a tap on the window.
Carry on calling then, Ray, yeah. The knock was... you moved.
Okay, Spirit. So if you made that knock at the window, I want to hear it. I want to experience it. So could you do it again for me, please? Okay, Spirit. So what? There was a noise.
Adam is now.
It's the same area, Kelly,
It's just
where we
where
heard
we
it.
felt it and
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
So obviously.
Adam's literally, I just touched his arm and he's literally got goose pimples. Sorry, sorry, Ray.
No. I was just going to say. I think the presence or whoever's
think
here
they're
is
playing.
moving. Yeah, exactly.
They're playing amongst us, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's just trying to freak
Yeah,
you
she
out.
thinks it because I can't see. That's it. Sorry.
You know what I actually
Wow.
think?
46
I
years old,
think-
get grip.
That it doesn't want to respond to us, it wants to respond.
To Adam,
Yeah.
I know.
It's not actually what they want to respond
Maybe
to.
they do want to make. Maybe because you're the one that's quite sensitive. Am I right? You've had visual experiences.
I don't normally get this sort of spooked about it. I normally just can deal with it and just go out and tell Kirsty it's
Well, maybe it's because it's enhanced because we're all here.
Everything
Maybe
that's happened has been centred around you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe
So that-
how would you feel to you calling out as you're stood here with
I'm
me?
quite happy to do that.
Yeah. Why don't you? Should we maybe try that as
Yeah.
you're the resident. You're the owner. They're familiar with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen you running around in the garden and I've obviously heard you tap on the window. If it is you and this is the ideal opportunity to actually tell us who you are, because that'd be absolutely awesome. Could you knock twice if it is you?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
That's amazing. Absolutely
I heard
amazing.
it.
Oh God.
That is really clear, that was.
Did you not hear that?
No.
I did.
Oh, that's clear as day.
It's tapping on the window.
It's like a...
The window.
Jeez. That was a bit unexpected, but that was great.
I don't think the camera was even on Ray. Why is they're playing games?
Yeah.
We need one on each.
It was almost
Should we all
like
go and...
it was almost like it's the right hand side, just this pane here. Wow.
Right, come on. Honestly, that's brilliant. This is really good. But please, use some of my energy. I welcome you. Use some of my energy. Nice and loud and clear so everybody hears it, so we can't mistake it. Come on, nice loud bang for us, please. Okay, I'm going to welcome you to come and give my hair a tug. Really nice long hair. Come and tug on my hair, or can you do that? Lift it up. That would actually really freak me out if that did happen right now, I must say.
It's really warm now.
I went like
It's almost like it's lifting. The coldness is going, and you're going back to the normal kind of atmosphere.
Temperature's back up.
Yeah,
Feels
yeah.
right.
But I went like that. I was freezing when I came in it, and then all of a sudden, I think we both said it at the same time, didn't we, Ray? We both all of a sudden felt really quite warm, like sweat, almost sweaty. Sounds really
quite warm.
We have relocated to the barn. And we're actually upstairs in the barn, which is, and it's really atmospheric, and there's been a smell of apples.
Yes, there's several of us that smell that. You know, and also Kirsty. Again, obviously, we're joined here by the owners. Now, can you guys just before we start trying to call out, can you just tell us your feelings and things that you've experienced here, please?
I spend quite a lot of time downstairs, and I can hear, normally when I open the barn doors, footsteps upstairs as if they're running away, and I hear taps and knocks over the last couple of years.
Okay. And Kirsty, anything yourself you feel here?
I tend not to come up here because I just do not like it.
So this is a one-off then to get you up in this area?
Yeah, I don't come up. I definitely don't come on my own.
Right.
And I only come if I have to come up here.
Right. Okay. So on that note, we're all sort of quite central. We're hoping building energies. We've just been having a good chat amongst ourselves, haven't we? And just trying to be natural and building some energy. And we're just going to try calling out again. So who would Kirsty or Adam? Will it be maybe familiar again, or anyone?
I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do know who I am because I spend a lot of time in the barn, and I know you watch me working on my things, what I do downstairs. So why don't you make a noise downstairs? You don't have to come up the stairs, but make something move downstairs. There's lots of tools, there's lots of things, and make a noise, a scratching noise, a tap, something that we know, and show these guys that you are actually here.
Where's that wind?
I think it might be wind.
That's rain now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to communicate with you, we need to start by making it known that you're here with us. So please, can you give us some sign, any way that you can, whatever's easiest for you, just to indicate you're here with us, please. Now, unfortunately, weather cannot be helped. There is rain now quite heavily outside. You may hear that on the camera.
So why don't we do a small chant to invite whatever or whoever's here. So if we all kind of link hands.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Can you?
I can reach. Yeah, we can reach across. Okay.
Right, so
we're all connected.
We're all
connected. Energies.
Energy's flowing all round from left to right, right to left, in a circle, going round and round. Please come forward. Please come forward. Please come forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Spirit, please come forward. You're very welcome. You can touch one of us, affect one of us. But what you cannot do is come in the middle of the circle.
What was that? Behind you, Fraser?
I don't say that.
Did anyone else hear like a...
Can we call out to anyone who worked on the mill who stood near this barn? The mill was here for 300 years. I'm sure there are a few people who are connected to this land.
You mean you no harm? We just want you to come forward so we know you're here.
Would you like us to leave one of the people in here all by themselves? Volunteer Dave. What was that? What was that? What was that?
Something just dropped there.
Something just dropped.
Something just dropped down.
What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that?
Something just dropped there.
Something just dropped.
Something just dropped
We have
down.
slowed this down for easier viewing. Something clearly has fallen from the ceiling.
Okay, that's brilliant. If that is Spirit trying to communicate, that's great. Can you just give us another sign to confirm that, please? Nice. What was that? I don't know. I actually thought I heard audibly a voice. Can you go and touch Fraser, please?
Do you really have to?
Yeah.
I was going to say I thought I heard a voice coming from.
I thought I heard a
from,
voice.
Kind of downstairs. but in
Behind
that,
Fraser,
Yeah,
down.
that kind of area.
I thought it sounded sort of like a child voice. Like a, I don't know.
It was definitely a young.
Young,
young.
yeah.
Wasn't adult at all.
No. That was again, wasn't it?
I'm not sure about these raindrops.
No, I that was a shallow, deep, not.
Oh, I heard a groan.
A groan.
Did you hear that?
I heard a groan.
Yes.
Motorbike?
No, a groan as in that corner.
What corner?
That corner.
Over there? Down there?
Yeah.
Which is where we believe that voice came from.
It is that area that we think that I heard it. And you said so as well, Ray, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
I heard it again. Sorry, Ray, what were you
No, I was just going to say that wind's come up.
The winds come up, yeah, but I just heard what I thought sounded like a couple of high-pitched. What was that?
What was that?
What was that? That was a knock.
Definitely a thud.
Yeah.
Can you do that again for us, please? There was something.
That was something
there.
as well.
That was sounded like.
Thank you.
From the floor.
Ooh, and again. That was a big one. Excellent, thank you. Tell you what, can you just do it one more time so we know it's you in spirit? One more time on the count of 3. I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1. I just thought I'd seen a shadow. I really thought I just seen a shadow over near that door. Did anyone else feel that? Well, not feel it.
What was that?
It's
No,
me
it's okay,
standing up.
Kirsty. I thought I seen a shadow. Now, Sam's camera, I think, is pointing in that direction. It's not. Right. Okay, I just thought I seen what looked like a shadow, but none of the cameras are in that direction to have caused a shadow. Just by what is that an old door? Is that like what the
feed-in door, yeah.
The feed-in door
Yeah,
over there.
Are you picking that up, Sam?
I'm on it now.
On it now, but Sam wasn't on there Come on, these knocks have been brilliant, but we need them to be a little bit more responsive for us, please.
There was another one.
There's another one. Yeah.
Thank you.
On the stairs.
Would you like to talk to us? Can you give us a nice double knock for yes? 2 knocks, nice and loud, please, if you would like to talk to us. Whoa.
That's coming closer.
It is.
2 as well.
Oh, I just got really chilled.
Yep.
I
Legs
was...
are freezing.
It's
Thank
literally
you.
just behind Fraser.
I know. Don't swear, I have...
Sorry.
There's another
There was
one.
another one.
It's coming closer.
Are you coming closer to us?
Freezing cold.
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on. Sorry guys, I've just got to turn this camera around just in case.
Freezing.
It's freezing, really cold.
I need to.
Are you approaching us to come and communicate?
It's really cold. Really cold.
My legs are freezing.
My head is.
My head's gone cold.
It was, wasn't it?
Because
My
I've been
face,
hot.
I feel it on my face.
I'm cold now.
Someone, what is that? Did you hear
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Who was that?
That's another one.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. Come forward. Come and join us.
Can you try to use some of our energy and let us hear your voice as well, please? Right, are you standing behind Fraser? Can you give us a sign, please, that you're behind Fraser? Thank you.
Hang on. No, seriously.
That's the second one as well after you did that, Fraser.
Seriously. Can you guys come down this way? There's or someone with me.
I'm here. I'm right in front of you, Fraser.
Oh.
Making those noises is the easiest way
That's
to
great.
communicate with us.
And let me pick up these
One
devices.
second.
You've been absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to come closer to you now. So if that is you that's been trying
From behind Fraser, on the upper layer of the barn, where we see a light object, we have slowed this down. Is this where the knocks are coming from? Is this spirit?
What was that bang? What was that?
That sounded to me like it was top of the stairs.
Excellent. Come on then. Come on. Come and talk to us. I've got a device here with an orange light on. Would you like to talk into it and tell us your story? Please come closer. Whoa. 2, 3.
Another one.
Lively.
This is brilliant. Well done. I hope you're talking into this device as well. That'd be brilliant.
That's my stomach.
No, that was another bang.
There was another one.
That was definitely.
Yeah.
How many of you are here with us?
That was one. Does that mean there's just one of you? Right, I'm going to ask a question now. And now when I get to the correct age, you know, I'm going to go 20s, 30s, 40s. When I get to the correct one, can you knock on my say-so, please, when I get to the correct number? We just like to find out how old you are. So, I'm going to start firstly by saying, are you a child? 20s? 30s? 40s? 50s? Is that a knock? I heard something over there. Right. It didn't seem to respond into that, to when I was trying to ask the age, unless that, whatever we thought we heard then was a response. Can you confirm that, please? Are you in your 50s?
Oh.
Did you hear something, Dave?
I heard a groan.
A groan?
Oh.
Did you hear something, Dave?
I heard a groan.
A groan?
I'm not going to say an old man's groan, but it was a man's groan.
So it is a man in his 50s, we think?
I'm not saying it was in his 50s, I just heard a groan. I can't tell you where it came from.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I picked that up on my headphones.
Yeah,
as well.
you heard it, yeah?
Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know where it's
from. Whoa.
Shh. It's another one. They're absolutely getting closer.
Are you friendly? Can you give us one knock for yes if you're friendly?
Oh,
Thank you. That's brilliant. Excellent. We're friendly too. Would you like to communicate? You're doing absolutely brilliant. But could you maybe use those bangs that you're making to answer some questions for us? What was that? Who was that? Was that you? Didn't move your foot then, did you?
No, I'm actually static.
It was definitely not.
That was, wasn't it? Brilliant. Thank you. So shall we say 1 knock for yes, 2 for no? Okay? Do you understand that? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to confirm once more? Are you male? Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Did you work here, sir?
That's 1 knock. See if we get a second. Okay. I haven't heard a second of you.
So can I confirm, sir, did you work here?
Oh no.
That's 2.
I heard 2 then.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's 2.
I heard 2 then.
Oh.
I've gone freezing. I've literally. What's the matter? What's the matter?
Nothing.
I've gone freezing. So that was 2. Maybe we didn't hear the.
Did you live here? Was this your house?
No.
So did you just work here?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is really
You're
close.
doing really well.
That
Wow.
was just here.
That is like right in front of us. Could you touch one of us, please? Come and pull my hair. Not hard, don't hurt me. Just give it a tug. I've got goose pimples. All right, I have got goosebumps right now. You're doing fantastic. You are being absolutely amazing. Would you like to give my hair a little tug? Just to let me know that you're here right next to me. Can you knock once to confirm if you're trying to use my energy right now, please? Thank you. I've gone really dizzy. I feel really dizzy right now, and I just wanted to ask for that reason.
And that sounded like
It was
just
right
coming
here.
just here.
It's very close.
Wow, thank
almost-
you.
He's, the gent's moving around.
I feel really dizzy. Thank you. But if you've used my energy, that's great. Would you like to give my hair a tug? Do something, touch me, please. You happy we're here? Started all the way over there though, didn't it?
I think that I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think the gent is moving
Towards that way.
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my foot.
That's
sorry.
your foot. Yeah,
my
no,
foot.
that's
I'm
fine.
just
We need to-
repositioning myself. 'cause
Yeah. Could you maybe go, are you familiar with Adam?
Do you know what's really weird? Every time that I look at Sam's face,
Yeah.
I feel
Hang on, because I'm really not liking that. I'm locking that off.
Lock it off then, Fraser, because I want to see if it's still coming from. I'm not saying that you.
It's really fun.
It's so next to you.
Don't freak out, Sam. But when I'm looking at Sam.
Sorry, yeah, Ray, you were just saying, yeah.
I look at Sam. I don't know whether it's because it's dark and your mind plays tricks, but his face sometimes looks different.
Right. Well, like they say about scrying, I know there's no mirrors and stuff, but it could be the light that's. Right, Fraser, are you okay?
Yeah.
Right, okay, if you're still here, I'm sorry, Fraser may be a little bit, he might be a bit overwhelmed. Can you please do that again to let us know you're still here? Give us another knock, please. Are you still here with us?
Sir, please come forward.
I must be honest, I've never felt really dizzy like that before.
That's why I don't.
It's gone cold round here.
I did go really dizzy.
Have you gone cold?
Yeah, it has gone cold round here.
Come on, sir, it's been really nice talking to you. We'd love to know that you're still here and communicate further. What's up? What was that?
Where Fraser was standing.
Oh.
No.
Stop swearing.
Sorry.
Where Fraser was standing, just so you're Fraser.
Yeah.
I thought I saw someone do that.
Really?
And then they're gone.
Can I just ask one quick question on camera? Do you have a freezer or fridge downstairs by any chance?
Nothing at all. No. Electric.
Why?
No? Because they sometimes knock, don't they?
Yeah, nothing at all.
No.
Okay.
No, but that was here, the knock-in. I think we can all agree that, can't we? It was very...
It's moved from the stairs.
Yeah, it's like it did
here.
approach and get closer.
Yeah. It's kind of gone backed off.
Yeah.
Not it, he.
He, yeah,
Sorry.
he.
He's backed
we think
off, hasn't he?
Yeah, he. I think from the responses we were getting that it may have been a male in his 50s from responses. Do you think?
And potentially he worked here.
Potentially as a mill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's done enough.
Well, thank you. If you can still hear us, you may have gone, and that was brilliant communication. So we thank you for that. That was brilliant. And if you'd like to communicate further, maybe one of us on our own will come in here and come and try to communicate. So thank you.
Okay, EVP player rolling. So then guys, I am at the bridge. It's actually quite creepy, pitch black, really pitch black. So I'm on the bridge, there's a stream, obviously there's a river stream underneath. Down that way is a wood. I don't know if this camera's picking it up very well. I'm here to do a bit of a lone investigation. So, the owner of the house here said that for the last 3 years, at a certain time in March, something just walked up on me. Oh, it's already started. Oh, that. Torch is coming out already. Torch is coming out already. Oh! Hell. Right. Right in, guys. Sorry for that. Right, composure here. So I'm here. I'm sorry, but I've had to put the torch on for a reason. I am very jumpy tonight. I'm very jumpy on this bridge for a reason. Even before the cameras started rolling, I saw somebody on this bridge. Now I thought it was somebody walking, it is on a footpath. Oh, I'm scared actually. I am actually genuinely scared right now. I'm only on a bridge near in a wood. I am sorry if I'm a bit jumpy, but I am really on edge. So the owner of the house there said around about a certain time in March, they used to see a bouquet of flowers down here by the edge of the riverbed here, just down by the edge of the river, every year for the last 3 years. And basically, so come on then, here's your chance. I just want to know who you are, what your name is, whether you want to communicate with me, and I also would love it if you could confirm whether it was you I saw on the bridge earlier on for me. If you can, that device on the bridge, you can talk into that and tell me. So down there, where the camera's pointing, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little black bag. Apparently that's where the bouquet of flowers are left for the last 3 years in a row apparently. So, once again, is there anybody here that would love to communicate with me? I am probably one of the friendliest guys ever. You can use my fear, possibly, to even communicate with me by making me jump. Run across the bridge, or come up to me, touch my arm, or anything you want. Right, I'm going to do another little tester as well now. I'm just going to use this as another form of possibly communication. I'm just going to use the EMF detector just as another form of communication. I'm going to use this camera that's in my hand to try and document any spikes or differences. Did you die by this riverbank? Was it an accident? Alright, I'm starting to get creeped out again. It's almost like I've had a big energy rush again. I'm not sure at the moment. I'll tell you what I honestly feel. I feel like something's just rushed up on me, if that makes sense. It's a weird feeling, it's a strange feeling. Almost feels like somebody just rushed up on me, but that's what it feels like. So I just felt like something just rushed up on me. Can you confirm if that was you for me? Use the device on here with the green light. Can you use that? And make that go to red. Can you do that for me, please? Come on, you can use my energy. I 100% open myself up to you. Possibly you're an old worker. You used to maybe work at the old mill, which isn't here anymore. Do you miss working there? Is that your life? Oh, twitching. Are you a worker? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, twitching. Are you a worker? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I've got this on camera as well. So, that started flashing when I said an old worker from the mill. I'm excited. Oh, so are you a worker from the mill? Can you make that flash again for me, please? Did you work at the old mill here? Come on, use everything. Use me, use my energy. Come on. I'm really excited now. Let's communicate. Really, really excited. That was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. That thing hasn't done anything since I got here. Well, since I turned it on, I should say. And then as soon as I asked about being an old worker at the mill here, it started flashing up to red. That was just awesome. Really, really excited. I've lost all fear that I had at now. That is just... That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Anyway. So. You can use that device with the lights on there to try and communicate with me. So I'm going to ask you, I don't know, 5-10 questions. So the first one is did you enjoy working at this mill? I want to say I just heard something down the other end of the bridge there. It's like somebody stepping onto the bridge. Did you die at the mill, possibly? Did you accidentally lose your life, maybe? Okay. How about you passed, but you used to love working at the mill, yeah? How about that? And you just keep coming back to visit, is that right? Can you confirm that for me? Use that device on here. So we're already running the barn. Oh my god. Are you around me right now? We're already running the barn. Oh my god. Are you around me right now? Oh my god. Sorry for my language. Whistle. Sorry for my language. Whistle. Sorry for my language. Whistle. Oh, this is insane. I think I just heard a whistle right next to me. Please communicate with me more. Please give it everything. Use my energy. I am so excited. That's brilliant. There is no major electrical source around here to set that device off. I can put this camera next to it. It doesn't do a thing, okay? You can see it. It's not doing it's not doing nothing, and it's right next to it. There is nothing here. That was just awesome. Is there anything else you want to say? There is nothing around here, okay, that can set off that EMF detector like that. Look, I put the camera right next to it, doesn't even flicker, doesn't even flinch, okay? Nothing. The camera which is recording me there is a distance away. The EVP player won't even emit that much to set it off, okay? That was just awesome. And as soon as I started talking about somebody who may have worked in the mill, that started flashing. It seems the energy might have gone, but I'm not going to give up just yet because there was some communication there. Oh my, it's going again. It's going again. Is that you using some energy to try and communicate with me? Give it everything you got. Give it absolutely everything. I want you to try and use this device. I think you know what question I'm going to ask you as well. Keep using that device, making those lights flash. Was it you that I saw walking across this bridge earlier on? Give me something. Give me something. I don't care if it doesn't give me anything else. I know I saw that thing start flashing when I started asking about the mill. and I know 100% I heard a whistle. 100% heard a whistle. Sorry for my language. Whistle. Sorry for my language. Whistle. So if you like whistling, I'm gonna start whistling too. So can you copy me? Not the best whistle. I feel like there's somebody around me but doesn't want to actually talk. Just curious. Possibly. That's what it feels like. I love it. I really, really do. Just that brief bit. As soon as I asked about the meal worker, and it started flashing again. As soon as I mentioned the meal, it started flashing. That started flashing. I heard a footstep on the bridge. Was working at the mill your life? Did you used to love it there? So come on then, this is your last chance. I'm going in a minute. Is there anything you want to say to me? I do want to say thank you for trying to communicate with me though. It's a great job. The key question I want to know is what your full name is. And what year you worked here. So we can find you on records. So I want to say thank you if you have tried to communicate with me. I've come here with the greatest amount of respect for you, and I'd love to stay and communicate with you a bit more, but the energy seems to be disappeared a little bit. So I want to say thank you again, and bye-bye.
Come to the parlour or the fireplace where the wooden beams are exposed and tap the wall, the beam or something to make a loud bang so we know that you're with us. Come closer to us.
What about something that can jingle, like for example?
There's something to take the door or something.
Yeah.
Kitchen door, there wasn't anything.
Maybe something that's nice and locked. Did that just flicker then?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't watching.
You wasn't watching. Okay. Okay, we're going to try many options for you to try and communicate. There's also Adam and Kirsty have got an item that's hanging in their doorway and it would make a nice jingling noise. Could you maybe just tap that and make that jingle? What was that? I heard something. What was that?
There's definitely
It didn't move, but
There's something out
there
there.
was a noise out there.
It's like a switch. Isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a small ball on the table as well. And again, that's really nice and light. Maybe you could come and knock it for us, or we just want to establish your presence and then we can try to communicate with you if we know that you're here. So can you give us a nice good sign that you're here with us, please? Okay, so earlier on what you were doing was giving us some lovely knocks. Okay, I'm going to count to 3, and if you can knock when I get to 3, then that would be a nice clear sign, wouldn't it? A nice loud knock when I get to 3. Oh, you haven't got to 3 yet.
I've got 2 knocks.
Another one.
That's a 3.
That, okay, maybe misunderstood my question, but that was 3 knocks.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Can you knock again, please, when I finish counting? 1, 2, 3. I tell you what, if you would like us to leave and you've had enough, please can you just give us a lovely big loud sign and knock? Okay. No, that sounds like someone walking.
Weird that. All the other investigations had footsteps.
In the corridor, yeah.
See? It's like someone's walking. Can you hear that, Dave?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Are you the gentleman that we were speaking to in the barn? Can you knock if you are, please? If I ask a question that's a yes or no question, could you give a nice loud responsive knock just for a yes then? So is this your house? Do you just visit here? Okay. Anyone have any further questions? Right.
Can you tell us with knocks how many of you are listening to us?
What was that?
That was by the telly.
What, Fraser again?
Yeah, it was. It was round by the tripod there. That's why I thought it came.
Okay, that's walking again. Above us. Could you hear that?
Vague, but I did hear something.
Even Sam pointed up right above him there, so Sam must have heard it well over there as well.
I feel cold again as well.
Yeah. Right, if that's you, that a couple of us have now mentioned that we feel slightly colder around the bottom here of our legs. If that is you that's done that, can you give us another sign, please? We've got devices on the table you can walk up to and they'll light up. Or of course you can continue knocking. If you'd like us to stay and communicate, lovely loud big knock for us right now, please. Really loud.
No! No!
Brilliant! Thank you!
As soon as Kelly asked if you would like us to stay and communicate, give us a sign.
No!
At this point, the television came on for 2 to 3 seconds.
Brilliant! Thank you!
Did we get that on camera?
Did we get it on camera? Did we get that on camera? Anybody?
Grace, did you get that?
Well, I turned around and got it.
Well, okay.
We were able to tell by the light in the room that it wasn't on.
Yeah, so basically...
And the controllers are all over
The
there.
controllers are all on the table. Basically, the telly just came on by itself.
Only for 1 second.
Oh, I am so loving this.
That is not a normal action for that TV to just come on for 1 second then go off.
Could you copy this, please? So that's how it started earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was just simple, wasn't it?
Response, yeah.
Oh, my legs are freezing.
I think the TV was like
that was
the finishing.
Or maybe that was it.
Maybe that was the finale.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
This is what I got. This is a goodbye.
Oh, well done.
There you go.
Excellent.
Loving it.
Do you know what I like?
Oh my
Do you
God,
know
it's
what
so
I like
good.
about this? I can imagine sit here out and leg it, and we were all like, yay! Bring it on.
Well done. Come on, use the energy.
Thank
do
you
some
so
more.
much.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
We're very
Twice.
impressed.
Twice now. The telly. It's
Clever.
just come on.
We've
Three
not
times
seen
would
that
be
one.
amazing.
That would.
We've not seen come on, have we?
I think.
No.
Well, you've been sat here for hours.
We've heard this
and-
one click a few
Yeah,
times, but
yeah.
this one's never came on its
I
own.
like that. That's brilliant.
Twice now that telly has just come on, and I think it's already. You can see on camera. None of us have got remotes. It's we've been sat here for
It's
some
never
time.
done that before. It's not on a timer. Or
No.
anything.
Yeah, but it comes on and it just turns itself
It's
back
not
off.
doing the normal process of turning on.
No.
It's like a power. It's getting a power and then.
If
it's
that
going on.
is you here in spirit doing that, that is fantastic.
Brilliant.
We think you're absolutely amazing.
So, let's see if you can do it one more time. Third time lucky.
3 times in a row.
Can you do that? Can you turn the TV on again?
I'm going to ask a really clear question, and you need to give us a sign in response to this question, please. Very clearly. Would you like us to leave now? Please give us a sign in any way that's best for you. I'm not getting anything on that, are we?
Silent.
So in that case, I'll ask the opposite of that question then. Please give us a clear sign. Would you like us to stay and communicate further with you? Could you give us a sign, please, if yes? Okay. Shall we say goodbye? Again? Thank you very much. So thank you very much again. And we would like to say goodbye to you now. And we're truly grateful for you. It was, wasn't it?
That was a go.
That might be it. Goodbye.
Thank you. We're truly grateful for your communication. So good night. And thank you again.